Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Today's video is we're going to take some mulch that I dug out on top of the garden, on that ground cover, and we're going to put it in the garden. Let me show you what I got started in while I was waiting for my phone to charge. Oh, and I tilled up where that sinkhole was, kind of break up the big clumps. So, and I also tried to till up the hard pan clay with that Craftsman tiller. The front rotating tines, there's a trick to it, and I think I figured it out. It was actually the opposite I thought it was. So here's the garden. It's still like the main section that, of course, we added. So eventually when we get this done, it's going to be the garden, nothing else. I rear tined it. I went through the hard pan. I had to let it dry after I dug about, probably about 6-7 inches out of there. So what we're going to do, we're going to spread the mulch in there, and then we're going to rake it out best we can. Then we're going to take some of that rich topsoil that I just got done mixing up, and we're going to put a layer on top. Then we're going to take the tiller on rear rotation, and we're going to till all of it. We got rain coming in tomorrow. I need to get this part done. And also, probably later on in the week, I'm going to get that planter out and move. Of course, I have to undo a lot of stuff just to do that. I got more grass and weeds on that section that's going to keep the mulch. So let me show you what we got over here. This cypress mulch has sat in the garden since this spring. So I can't hardly run the bucket through this, so I'm going to shovel it into the bucket, and then I'll take it and spread it into the garden. I know. Tractor, loader, shovel. Try to, when you do this, try to get it in the bucket as even as possible. It just makes for a better spreading. Okay. That's it for that bucket. I'll get you over here. I'll show you how we're going to do this. I'll be right back. So, you see how well I spread it because I had it even in the bucket. So, the loud crash you heard, I misjudged. It's looking one way and not the other. And I hit the candle panel over here. Hit it down low, snapped it. Now I know how much pressure it can take. Of course, it didn't hurt the tractor. So let me get this spread, and I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like done. Okay. It's thin, but I got over the whole thing. So now I'm going to take the dirt from down there and I'm going to put a thin layer of it here. So let me see if I can figure out how to. All right, be right back with some dirt. One, I got the layer of dirt in. It's very thin. So now, this is where the tiller comes into play. This is where the old and the new garden, or the new section of the gardens, will be one. Got the tiller, I'm going to crank it up, and I'm going to begin tilling this whole thing together. Let me show you. You see? You can see the mulch coming up through the dirt. That's exactly what I want. Now I'm going to mow, no, not mow, I'm going to till this whole garden. So when I come back, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, because it's going to take a while. There you have it, everyone. We got the mulch on one side mixed in, and we got that hardwood mulch put in there. I think it looks pretty good. So this basically makes one garden. There is no old, no new, no addition. This does make one garden. So, tractor did well. The tiller kicked my ass. There's just something about that thing. I wish I had one to go in the back of this. Maybe that'll be in the future. Never know what the future has to hold. Despite what goes on overseas. Now I watched history on the Ukraine and Russia. This is nothing new. This has been going on for, what, since 2012? I don't know. Maybe they got bored with the virus. I tell you, colors in these trees are amazing. You got red there, orange here, pale green over there. That's mostly weeds. Just a lot of beautiful colors here. We don't get the fall colors like you see up in the mountains, Wyoming, Pennsylvania, anywhere due north of here. But we do get color. Fall is a time that we can slow down and rest from the summer and the spring hassle. But here on the homestead, you gotta think ahead. I'm not thinking about, oh, you know, what am I going to do this winter? Well, the tractor, I know what's going to happen this winter. Bucket comes off, the multi-hitch goes on, and I'll have my snowplow ready. Snow blower, I'll have it ready. The generator, I will have it ready. I mean, a lot of people just live from day to day and don't think what's going to happen tomorrow. Well, only the good Lord knows what's going to happen tomorrow, but we still have to prepare. So, that's it for this video here. There's a lot of things I'm going to be prepping up for Monday, which precasting the roof for the doghouse, and see if we can't get into prepping up the forms for the kennel. So that's it for this episode of Garden. And I'll see you here next time on Lynn's Homestead. You have an awesome day, and God bless.